Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am super excited because I have something that I think is really cool. I've got a Whoopee HD frame from TomoQuads, and today we're going to open this thing up, we're going to take a look at it, and we're going to assemble the frame. Then afterwards, we're going to take a look at some of the parts I'm going to put in it to build the ultimate long-range micro Cinewhoop. What this frame allows you to do is to take a micro, like a Beta 75X for example, and retrofit it into a carbon frame that is going to turn it into a ducted micro Cinewhoop. What? That is insane, right? Of course, I'm not going to sacrifice my beloved long-range whoop. Instead, we're going to do a scratch build. But you guys know that we don't do things around here the normal way. And this frame kit is designed to take your Beta or your Mobula or whatever ducted micro you have and, well, install it in the carbon kit. However, here's the catch. You need to sacrifice your frame. Essentially, what the carbon does is it makes the frame just wide enough to get in like one of those run cam splits or the Cadex Turtle. There's the new Foxier camera that's out. What is it? The Mix. So essentially you can take that and jam it in a carbon frame that was originally your ducted micro, right? I mean, that is like a really cool thing, and that's why I'm so excited today. So this is going to be a complete scratch build. This frame is very flexible as far as the build goes. It'll hold almost any type of flight system. It'll hold your standard tiny whoop diamond pattern flight controller. It'll hold a 16x16, a 20x20. You know, really the variations of what you can jam into this thing is amazing. You can jam in standard tiny whoop flight controller, and it also has provisions to be able to hold the 20x20 to be able to hold something like your Turtle camera, right? That's neat. But we're gonna sacrifice 2 frames. What? Why am I going to sacrifice 2 frames, you might ask? Well, I have a great idea. Let me open this up and I'll explain. So here's a Beta 75X frame, and on the back side of it, it has provisions to hold some LEDs. And these little guys just go right in there, something like that. And the frame holds the LEDs, and LEDs are cool, right? And we have fun with them. So instead of splitting the frame directly down the middle and separating the LED holder, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate the frame 90 degrees, and I'm going to put the LED holder to the outside of the frame so I can stick the 2 LEDs on the outside. I might still do something in the rear for an LED strip. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. We'll hit that hurdle when the time comes, but at least I've got my plan and I can get the ones on the side. Alright, so you guys get the gist of it? I am dying to open this bag and see what's in here. I've been so patient with this so I could open it for you guys on camera. It's been killing me. But I'm going to open it. We're going to cut these frames in half and we're going to put this thing together. Alright, getting started. Let's pop this frame open. It's a pretty standard as far as frame packaging is concerned. Nothing too fancy or out of the ordinary here. Looks like there is no instructions, just this photocopy sheet of paper that says Whoopee HD. And I say Whoopee today because this is going to be a lot of fun. So we have that. We have our top and bottom plates. And we have a couple of bags of accessories, it looks like. We've got some 3D printed parts. Looks like we've got some camera mounts. Cool. It actually looks like they gave you a couple spares. I am not going to use the 3D printed battery mount. Of course, we're doing something crazy for that. We'll get there when the time comes. Not going to be in this video, though. And then we've got a bunch of hardware here. Let's see what they include for us. So they gave us some standoffs. I think these are plastic. But I actually ordered some aluminum standoffs for this, so I'm going to swap those out. I'm probably going to use some different screws as well. Instead of these hex, I have some nice little button heads. It'll just make it a little sleeker. But for the most part, I think we're going to assemble it with what we have today. Alright, so there's the mock-up. Let's put the Beta 75X side by side. So you can see it's slightly wider. Not by much, though. You know, it's only... God, it's not even an inch wider now. I'd say maybe 3/4 of an inch. So, pretty much still the same type of class of aircraft. So here's the Whoopee HD, all mocked up. She looks pretty cool. Still got, you know, quite a bit more work to do. I mean, it needs ESCs and the flight controller and soldering, and of course this thing's going long range. But really, today I just wanted to show off the frame. I still have quite a bit to figure out as far as the assembly goes, and that's why I'm doing it like this. Once I figure out how the pieces are actually going to go inside this thing, of course I'm going to do another video and show you guys how it ended up. So that's about it for this one. Let me show you a couple of the other pieces that are going to be completing this. Naturally, it's getting crossfire. I don't think I need to show you that. You've seen a ton of that on this channel. But as far as the flight stack goes, I've got the Mamba from Diatone. And so it's a tiny 20 by 20 stack. I believe it's 25 amp ESCs, which should be plenty for anything I want to do with this. It's good up to 4S. I'm a little concerned about running the ESCs on 2S. I really don't know what's going to happen yet. I don't know if these motors can handle 3S, so we're kind of just going to have to see what happens and play it by ear. I'm really not sure what I'm going to run for a battery yet. Either way, it's going to be 2 or 3S. It's going to be something I already have. I'm just going to experiment, and again, you know, when I do the follow-up for this video, I'm going to tell you what I chose and why. But I might replace those motors to support 3S. I don't know. They're pretty high kV. Anyway, Mamba flight controller. Pretty cool. Excited about trying this. And of course, to complete the package, I have an 800 milliwatt 20 by 20 VTX from AKK, smart audio, all the bells and whistles. So this thing is going to be a tiny, long-range HD monster. But that's going to be it for this video. I think afterwards, you know, I'll do pros and cons and all that good stuff. And, you know, once it's assembled and I actually figure this thing out. But I've got a ton of stuff to do today. Tomorrow is another big adventure. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.